Hello and welcome to another episode of the King Ugly Crew. This is Skyla. We also have Lonnon.
Yo.
And Griffith.
Hi.
And Case.
Griffith, you are so good. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Griff.
Hi.
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 Tonight we are talking about movies.
Like the whole time?
Yeah, like the whole time. Are you like Tasha and you fall asleep in movies?
Tashi
No.
falls asleep in movies?
Oh my gosh.
She hates movies.
She hates
Really?
movies. Her and Casper's like first date, he took her to a movie and she fell asleep in the previews.
She also went and saw Moulin Rouge and hated it.
Huh, I didn't know that. No, she doesn't really like movies. They can't hold her attention. I, on the other hand, love movies. Love them.
Yeah, I agree. I put so many of them. Always like, you know, Lonnon, if you did a community play here in town, I would never see any other community play, but I'd come see the one you were in because it would be hilarious.
Who said that?
Odd.
Nice. But we're not talking about plays. We're talking about movies.
Yes, I know.
Okay. Those are two different things.
Right, but he was just saying because I quote so many movie lines, that's why he said it.
Oh, see? Context. Context is important. I'm like,
Didn't I say that? Maybe I didn't.
I don't think so. Or maybe I just wasn't paying attention.
Nope, I missed it too. So Lonnon he thought he said it, but he didn't
His
come out.
brain worked too fast for his mouth.
So what you're telling me is I'm a dummy. Hey, dummy.
No.
Not as
I think what I just said was that you're too smart.
Yeah, my brain was definitely going faster than my head.
Very funny. All right, so we are talking about movies. I love movies. Case, do you love movies?
I'm kind of have to lean more towards Tosh if we're going to have to do this on the Jensen spectrum.
Interesting.
I am not a huge sit down and watch a movie dude. I'd rather watch YouTube,
series.
honestly,
Or series.
or a series. Yes.
I feel like a movie just doesn't give enough time for what they're trying to do a lot of times.
Okay, I feel that. Lonnon, I wonder if this is another one of those generational things.
Could be. Definitely YouTube, because I don't sit down and watch YouTube that often.
Ever. Unless I'm specifically looking for like a how-to on something.
That, or, there's like one guy I'll go watch. But really, for the most part, nope.
Linus?
Who?
Linus Tech Tips. It's dumb.
I think it's really good.
Fine for people that like that kind of stuff. But we've already done a YouTube one.
Okay.
For
Sorry.
people that are
We digress.
techie,
Sorry.
If Sari was here, she'd be like, back on track.
Back on track. Stop. Next.
Okay, so, Griffith. So you're with Case and you don't love movies, but you like them?
Yeah.
Thank you for
See, that's
that
the thing,
elaborate answer.
Yes, I movies are one of those things is that I will sit down and watch a movie. It's not that I dislike. I just, if I'm gonna go find something to watch, I'd rather go find a series than to go find a movie.
I'm more of so it's weird that the movies I really like. Like I can sit down and watch them whenever I want to, but it's just getting to that point where, do I have 3 hours to spend in front of a TV?
Right.
you do it on games.
Well, that's because I'm interacting with it.
All right, I'll give you that.
It's a little different to watch a movie than to be part of one. Because
Yeah,
that's how I
correct.
feel when Mike's playing one of his games. Is I like to watch because it's like watching a movie that I have input on and be like, go over there, look over there, what's over there?
Yeah, that's how it actually was a lot with when I was playing Kingdom Hearts. She watched me play that all the time.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nish used to watch me
tangent
play
again.
RPGs. Yeah, but yep, we're off tangent. Back on track.
That's okay. It was totally it was just a little off ramp. It wasn't off the road. Anyway.
We haven't even started yet.
No,
Seriously.
that's because we're being general, and Sari's not here, and Tosh is not here.
It's very true. Very true.
Is
Okay.
Tashi that way too?
I don't know if she would be quite as
Sari
verbal
is-
about it.
Yeah, but she likes to stay on track.
She would certainly be thinking that in her head. I don't know if she would be quite as verbal about it as Sari was, but yeah, she would definitely be thinking it.
It's because There's a monster.
She's so funny.
I love it. Okay,
You're a monster.
so let's talk about okay, so I can't pick a favorite movie. There's no way. I just like too many of them.
Yeah.
So we're going to do different categories. So you can pick one movie for each of these categories, okay?
And then
And that's it.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you know
we
what
have lots
movie
of
that's from?
categories. A lot of them.
No, it's one from one specific one, but
And then
anyway, okay.
Okay. Anyway. Okay, so I'm guessing that is from a Monty Python of some sort?
No.
Just no. Okay.
Dude, Where's My Car?
Oh,
I've never seen it.
You've never seen it.
No.
Mike and I always something will go differently, and we'll be like, "That's not where I parked my car."
Got you.
Yeah, we've seen it one time, but that stuck. Okay, so speaking of Monty Python, that was kind of my sad little segue.
Sad segue.
Excellent. Come
Sad
on.
segue.
Excellent.
Awful.
Okay, so what is your favorite cult movie? Like movie that was just is weird, that's out there, favorite?
Monty Python, the Holy Grail. It's just, oh gosh, I don't know. It's really hard because it's right up there with Napoleon Dynamite.
Dude, I knew someone was going to say Monty Python, and I was going to say Napoleon Dynamite because it's those two for sure.
Yeah, I'm still gonna have to go Monty Python because it's still it's classic. Like, can we do classic cult movies? Although Napoleon
is now
Napoleon is probably classic.
It's classic now. It's been out for 20 years.
A long time.
Yeah.
Classic.
The Grapist.
The Grapist.
Yeah, I'm right there with Monty Python. Although Napoleon Dynamite grew on me, and see, I'm breaking my own rule already. I'm gonna probably jump in there with I don't know. No, it's got to be Monty Python.
Well,
Griff?
what was your other one then? I'm curious. What are you debating?
Ace Ventura.
Oh,
I don't know if I consider that a cult movie though.
yeah, maybe.
Was it too popular?
Yeah, because everyone has seen Ace Ventura.
Everyone's seen Napoleon Dynamite.
I don't know that I've seen Ace Ventura every time.
You mean all the way through?
No, maybe. I think I've seen it all the way through, but in spurts. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah. You haven't seen it continuously. You haven't sat down and watched it.
No. Probably more on purpose than anything else.
Well, yeah, never mind. Yeah.
It's inappropriate, but I really like Jim Carrey a lot.
All right, I'll give you that.
Okay. So, Griff, did you answer this question? I don't think you did.
What question is this?
Favorite cult movie?
Do you belong to a cult, Griffy? That's what she's asking.
No, I didn't say a cult movie.
Yep.
We'll talk about horror later.
We'll call it a cult movie because that's what it was considered. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Wasn't very popular.
It's considered a cult movie?
What?
Yeah, because it wasn't very popular in the theaters.
Are you kidding?
Seriously?
No, I'm serious. It wasn't very popular in the theaters.
Well, daggone, then I might have changed my answer because I thought that was a different category.
Yeah, I would consider it a different category.
Okay.
I mean,
Sorry.
having been alive,
I'm thinking 80s classic. That's what I'm thinking.
Having been alive when that came out, I feel like that is false.
I'm just going off what they say.
They.
The Wikipedia.
The nebulous they.
Yeah,
I love it.
The Wikipedia nebulous thing, whatever, jigger. Yeah. Yes. So I guess if you were going to go anything else that would be like a cult classic, if we can't pick Ferris Bueller's Day Off, would probably be Napoleon Dynamite as well.
So good. Because we all grew up in Idaho, and that's where it's based, and you can definitely see I went to school in moon boots, so I know it.
It was. Yep. I didn't realize that Idahoans had an accent till I watched that movie.
What?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought Westerners just were
spoke American.
Well, were a
probably American
accent. I didn't realize that Idahoans had an accent until. But then again, I didn't learn how to speak in Idaho. I learned how to speak in California.
Fucking idiot.
and yeah, Napoleon Dynamite. Okay.
So
all
good.
Right, so let's move on. All right. What? And this is kind of the same, but a little bit different. What is your favorite comedy? Case.
That's funny to pick the one person that actually hates comedy movies. So
but you can still have a favorite of ones you don't like.
She has a point.
She does have a point. I'm literally just trying to think. I don't know. Let me ask my wife. Someone else go.
Lonnon.
What are we considering comedies?
Not the traditional version, like the theater tradition where it's just a happy ending. Something that's funny.
I'm just trying to figure out what I would, which one I would. How about you go with one, and then I will. Yeah, I'm trying to think of one.
My wife is sitting here in contemplation, do you even like comedy movies at all?
Oh, okay. Griff, do you have one?
The only one that I can even think of would probably be something like 50 First Dates or Happy Gilmore. Really, Happy Gilmore, I think, would be, or Waterboy.
Adam
Waterboy.
Waterboy's good. Big Daddy's hilarious. Another
Or
one.
Big Daddy. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, if those are comedies,
Basically,
yeah.
Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And I say Dumb and Dumber.
I don't know if I would sit down and watch that over Adam Sandler movie personally.
I do
Case.
love Happy Gilmore. Like,
Case.
love Happy Gilmore.
Case loves Click.
Like, oh no, just stop.
There's a backwards meaning.
Okay.
There's a backwards meaning or meeting?
So Chelsea, Case's sister-in-law.
Oh, right, I remember that.
Says that her favorite actor is Adam Sandler's, but had never seen Happy Gilmore, Waterboy,
Billy Madison.
Billy Madison. Her favorite movie was Click.
And I couldn't go watch an actual Adam Sandler movie.
So I turned on an actual Adam Sandler's movie, and she's like, I guess they were okay. Like, are you freaking joking me? Click was like one of the worst movies.
So bad.
Not anymore. Now they've been far worse.
Okay. All right. Lonnon, did you come up with one?
Yeah, I would have to agree with just about every Adam Sandler movie. Not all of them, obviously, but I mean, if I had to go for one, it would probably be Happy Gilmore or Waterboy's right up there too.
Grown-ups.
Oh,
Now, as I
grown-ups.
have kids.
As you get older, absolutely grown-ups.
Yeah.
I actually haven't seen Grown Ups yet.
Oh,
Dude,
my
Skyla,
God.
you need to
Go
watch
watch
it.
it.
There's this one part where the guy's like, how old is that kid? And she's like 48 months, and he's breastfeeding.
Oh, well, to each their own.
Well, it's just funny because
But I was
the
done.
little kid comes up, runs up, is like, "Mommy, I need a drink," and then so she puts him under her shirt, and the guy looks at him and goes, "How old's that kid?" 48 months.
So 4.
Yeah, that's what he
Yeah,
does. He's
4.
like, so 4.
That's funny. Yeah, I really like Happy Gilmore. I think that one's really fun. But I really like Jeff Daniels, and I really like Jim Carrey. So what's the one with the claw, and he's the lawyer who can't lie.
Oh,
Liar.
Liar is a really good one. And I was about to say The Mask was another really good one. I forgot about The Mask.
But that's not a comedy.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
totally is.
It is.
Definitely is.
I mean, kind of action, but
Go watch it again.
it's comedy. Listen, if Jim Carrey's in it, it's pretty much a comedy. Pretty much.
It's
Jim Carrey
definitely
in
comedic.
Not?
Truman Show.
Oh, I
Not-
actually loved Truman Show.
I
Truman
love the
Show
Truman
was
Show
amazing.
too, but it was not a comedy.
No, that's what I was trying to get at. What movie that Jim Carrey wasn't in that
The
was
Ma-
not a comedy?
The
It-
Majestic. The Majestic was
Oh,
not
that
a
was
comedy
fantastic.
at all, and it was a fantastic movie, but it
I've
didn't go
never heard of
anywhere.
it.
Like, it's really a good movie,
It really is.
and it's not comedy at all. Like, don't expect Jim Carrey at comedy, because I did when I first watched it, and I was like, okay, that wasn't a comedy, but it was still a very good movie.
Agreed. The one that was supposed to be a comedy that was not funny, for me at least, was Cable Guy. Maybe I need to go back and watch it again.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Matthew
I don't know what it
Broderick
is.
and Jim Carrey and the Cable Guy tortures. Jim Carrey's the Cable Guy and he tortures Matthew Broderick. It's weird. It's like dark comedy, which I don't really like. All right, so on to the next one
On
And
to
on
the
to
next
next.
one.
and another one. Okay, so
Next.
favorite action movie.
That's gonna be a hard one.
I already
That
have
is
mine.
that's a very hard. Skyla, go then, because I'm sitting here like
Speed.
I don't know. Speed?
Speed is a good one. Speed is a good one. I'm gonna
It's
have
been
to
my favorite
probably
since
go.
it came out.
I have gum on my seat. Gum. So Skyla.
I love that movie.
Yeah, it's a
What
great
movie?
movie. But I think Die Hard was a better movie. You know that I was watching this thing and they thought it was going to be a flop.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a Christmas movie, but it's not a Christmas movie. It's an action movie.
Yeah.
We watch it every year on Christmas Eve after the kids go to bed.
Yeah, Die
Die Hard?
Hard. Yeah.
Die Hard.
I've actually never seen it ever.
I like all of them.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yeah, I don't think I've even seen parts of it, to be honest.
It's Alan Rickman's very first role,
Who is Snape?
Snape.
and
Severus
the
Severus
Sheriff
Snape.
of Nottingham,
Whoa, I didn't realize that was him.
Dumbledore.
not Dumbledore.
I'm
Dumbledore.
sorry.
Oh my gosh,
That's
that song! The girls played that over and over and over and
Are
over.
these
So
are like
funny.
Fast and the Furious? Are those considered action movies or are they
Yes.
considered car movies?
Yes, I like those too. I mean, they're action movies in
They're
my personal
action
opinion.
car movies. Well,
Now
it
they're
depends.
action movies.
The very first ones were car movies. The second ones were
No, he crashed the Charger at the end of it.
Yeah, that's still not so actionist though. I mean, like there was car action in it.
Sorry to anyone who might not have seen it. Spoiler alert, 2018.
How dare
Spoiler
you,
alert.
Skyla? It's only been out since 2001, so
Actually, was it 2001?
I
Oh,
I believe so.
you're gonna have to do a car genre because yeah,
Yeah, because that's gonna have to be because obviously we're all car fans.
People.
maybe not.
That's like-
Yeah,
Oh, I like car movies. I just don't want to go out and work.
I get that. All right, so action movie. I know this might get tied into something else, but Inception has to be my favorite action movie.
that is not an action movie.
Bull crap is not
That's a
an action
deep
movie.
thinking movie that Skyla has
That's
on her
a-
list.
That's a mind blower. That's not a
Gosh dang
action.
it. Okay, I'll keep
But we
thinking
know
that
your
and then-
answer.
What
Yeah,
about
I'll-
Yeah,
Avengers?
dummy.
actually, no, I might change my mind-blowing one because I have one better than that.
Avengers would definitely be action, although it could also go in a subgenre of superhero movies, which
Yeah.
I don't
That's
have on my
superheroes.
list.
I think you could actually do like a Marvel. What's your favorite Marvel?
We could
What's
do
your
that.
favorite DC? Anyway, okay, I digress.
Chris. Okay, so we're still waiting for who's action.
Griff,
Griffey, you go. I'm gonna have to pick one. I have to find one.
I'm gonna go with not Endgame. Yeah, Endgame. Whichever
What
one
is-
was before the Avengers, the one before the last Avengers. And I'm trying to think of what it is. Dang it.
I thought the last one was Endgame.
Yeah, the last one is Endgame. The one before that is the one before that.
Yeah,
What's the one?
I don't remember.
All right, I have mine. If Griffey can't think of something,
Okay.
definitely Baby Driver.
Baby Driver?
Mentioned it before.
Very, very good movie. Sorry.
Infinity War.
Baby Driver?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
got a Subaru red WRX in it.
Yeah.
The guy.
We saw
I've
it
never
in
heard of
theaters.
it.
What's the guy's name that's in it? Do you know? I don't know. But I just like the fact that the entire action scenes are based with the music as well. So like guns are going off and there is like the songs go with the guns going off. We talked about it before in another podcast. But
Did we talk about
That's
movies in
fine.
the other podcast, or we talk about something else?
I don't remember now. Guys,
Um,
we're doing this a second. Let me know.
Ansel Elgort is Baby
Yeah.
in Baby Driver.
Yes, that'd be him.
Yeah, I don't know
Looked
what
it
that's
up.
at.
I've never heard of it, but it
I
came out in
really-
2017.
We saw that in theaters. I really enjoyed it.
May have to watch it.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was like
So it's like
one of those movies where we
choreographed?
like everything's done along with music. Like if you've seen Shaun of the Dead, it's a zombie movie. Basically, it's the exact same idea. I think it's the same director.
Director.
Yeah, so they literally just he uses music to go with the action, and it's very well done. I've never seen Shaun of the Dead, but I saw that
Yeah,
and I was
neither.
really impressed.
Okay.
So, a fiction action movie, that's it for sure.
Okay. Griff,
And
do you
mine's
have one?
Infinity Wars. That's what it is.
Infinity War. That's right. Yep. You're right.
Because that's what got me interested back in Avengers game. And then the end game came around, and it was yet again,
Sucked.
it was boring. No,
Agreed.
that's all
No, I agree.
Avengers. Like I went with Lonnon to Avengers Infinity War. We went to the movie theaters, and like I got to the end of that movie, and I'm like, this is freaking awesome. I can't wait till Endgame. And then Endgame became disappointing, like they always are.
Yeah, Endgame was like the second book of Twilight. Wine,
Yeah.
wine, 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 end.
Action.
Action
All right,
end.
right. Action end.
Action in.
Yeah, where Infinity Wars like was non-stop on the edge of your seat, and you're like, can't believe all this is happening. I don't understand it because I don't care about these movies, so I haven't actually watched any of them. But still, this is really good. And then they Avengered it up.
Okay.
Griffey's
Okay.
not a Marvel fan if you can't tell.
What? I'm
It's
shocked.
just they're so boring. Like, get on with it. That's all
It's
I
like
have to
this
say.
bloody baseball. It's so boring.
Okay. Okay. So, now on to horror movies. Now, these are not psychological thrillers. These are horror movies.
Like, we talking like Jason and Friday the 13th?
Along those lines, yeah, there's got to be a little bit of blood and gore. It can't just be psychological thriller, so nobody can be like, Sixth Sense or something like that. We're talking horror movies.
Scream.
Ditto.
Except for that it's not. It's totally a freaking comedy.
Yeah, that's what makes it amazing because
It
it's
was-
still a
yeah.
horror movie.
I know.
Making fun
I love
of horror
Scream.
movies.
Love
Scream is my favorite, hands down.
The It's right up there.
The movie,
The new one?
I haven't seen the new one.
I haven't either. I'm afraid to.
Jane said it was excellent, so I still got to watch that because I actually like
I'm afraid to.
horror movies. Yeah, are you?
Yeah, because Pennywise scares the crud out of me. We were driving to Vegas last week. Yeah, last week, and we drive through this town in the middle of nowhere, Nevada, and there is literally a clown motel.
Yes.
Oh yeah. It's in
And
Tonopah, isn't it?
something like that. No, maybe. I can't remember.
I think it's Tonopah.
Goldfield, maybe?
Oh yeah, I love Goldfield.
It is
Okay.
Goldfield.
My
You're right.
favorite town. I love Goldfield.
So we're
There's a
driving
freaking
through...
hotel in Goldfield that I would love to buy.
Yeah, the haunted
Anyway,
hotel.
sorry. Yeah,
Anyway.
that thing is so cool.
Anyway, we digress again, and from my digression. And it is the scariest thing. We're driving by and we're all like, oh, nope, 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 nope. All four of us. We were like, no, thank you. Because it was dark. And so we're driving and all these clowns are like blinking at us. No. Anyway, so Pennywise
They're
scares...
blinking at me.
Yes. Scares the crud out of me. Okay. And Tim Curry is terrifying in this movie. And so in the miniseries. And so
Okay.
I don't know if I want to watch the new one because I don't want him to be not scary anymore because that's half the fun.
Is he not scary in the new movie?
I don't know. I'm afraid
Is he
that-
even in the new movie, or you mean Pennywise in general?
I mean Pennywise in general, not Tim Curry.
Well, because he's more CGI now is the issue.
Oh, that could be good and bad. Yeah, I'm a little nervous to watch it because I'm afraid they're going to ruin it. And also coming off of a miniseries, it's hard, just like Case what you were saying, it's hard to condense that big of a book down to 2 movies, whereas we had like 6 hours in the miniseries.
Oh, I forgot
Yeah.
that the original It was a miniseries.
Yep.
Yup.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so who else has got a horror?
The Grudge.
Don't know what that is.
Oh, that's my second favorite.
That scared
It's
the
so
crap out of me.
scary.
It's so sketchy. Baron hates it too.
What
was it?
The Grudge.
The Grudge.
Oh.
The Ring's another good one.
Yes, very good. But The Grudge is this when she's taking a shower and the hand is going through her. No. Oh, no.
I think the only one that I've actually watched is The Ring. So let's go with The Ring.
Okay,
I
process
haven't
of
seen The Ring.
elimination.
I mean, I guess I've seen Scary Movie, and that wasn't scary. It was more like a comedy.
It is a comedy.
Yeah, see, Scary Movie and Scream are like two
Totally
sides of the
different.
same coin.
Except
Like,
for
Scream is a horror movie that's funny. Scary Movie
is making
is-
fun of Scream.
yes, but with less horror and more comedy. It's not
I don't think I've
scary at all.
never seen Scream. I just thought I thought it was a joke, like Scary
you
Movie.
you need to watch Scream this Halloween. Like,
No,
It's-
it's great. It is
it's
really a good one.
fantastic.
Is it on
Because
your
it does
Plex
make
server?
you jump. No, but I can put it on there.
Do that, and I'll do that. I'll watch
It's
it.
fantastic. Yeah. I mean, it's very like 90s. But
Well, I
Well,
don't
we're on the
watch it.
topic of Halloween movies. If you know what
It's
I mean.
got Drew Barrymore in it as like a
I
teenager.
knew that. I knew she was in there.
and Nev Campbell and Skeet Ulrich and Matthew Lillard, who played Shaggy in the new Scooby-Doo movies.
Ah, all right. I gotta watch it then.
Yup, it's good stuff. Okay, so next category is we talked about this a little earlier. Mind blowers.
The Prestige.
Oh, that's a good one.
Excellent movie. I totally forgot about
Like
that.
it's really a hard one for me to say that one and not say the one Case was talking about, which he didn't say was a mind blower. Inception.
It is a
Inception's
mind
right
blower.
up there with me.
I was just trying to fit it somewhere else, because I had another
Right.
one for this topic.
But for me, Prestige was like, I mean, I loved that Tesla was in it, obviously, right? And I just, yeah. It was like at the end, I was like,
I'm gonna go back and watch that movie.
Oh,
I
Me
forgot.
too.
I totally didn't even realize that.
All right, so Fuff, what's your favorite mind blower?
It would honestly be the same thing that Cases. So,
Mine's different, so yes, you can say Inception, Griffith. That's okay.
Inception.
I'm not-
I thought
I'm
was
not
an
gonna say that
awesome
one.
Movie. Minus Crappio being in it.
Yours is what?
He hates DiCaprio.
Okay.
Hates him with a passion. It's hilarious.
But he loves that movie. He loves Inception.
It was
I-
an excellent movie.
I
I
think
I
agree.
think it was an excellent movie.
I think you can appreciate Leo's work without necessarily enjoying Leo.
Because he's been in so many movies that were incredible.
Yeah, but name all of them and put in a different person that could have acted better, and you probably would go, oh, yep, you're right. It would probably been a better movie.
Well, I still haven't seen The Remnant, and I know he got an Oscar for that one.
It was not great, to be honest.
Really? Okay, then maybe not.
I
just
saw it
put
in
that
theater.
one too.
Not that his acting wasn't good. I just didn't like. I mean, he
Was
did
it-
really good acting wise. I just was. It was basically just him in the wilderness by himself the whole time.
Oh,
And
it's
he can't
Castaway in the
talk.
Woods.
And he can't talk. And I mean, he's been mauled by a bear. It was. I mean, the scenery and the shots, and I mean, like it was gorgeous. But it just was slow, and like maybe that's what it was for me. Like it just was too slow.
Okay.
All right. Sorry.
All right, Case. What's this great mystery now? What are you saying?
Not a great mystery. If Aaron was on, he'd be on there and he'd know exactly what I was talking about. Interstellar is my absolute favorite mind-blowing movie.
So wait. What is Interstellar? Because I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Is that the Matthew McConaughey?
Yep, and Matt Damon and.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh my gosh, what are you guys doing with your lives?
I've tried to watch it, and I need to watch it because from multiple people, I've heard that it is an amazing movie. But the problem with Interstellar that I ran into is it has slow parts, and I fall asleep during the slow parts.
Oh man, it's the music too. Like Hans Zimmer did the entire soundtrack for it.
Oh,
so,
okay,
I love Hans Zimmer.
So it literally just grabs. I can listen to that entire soundtrack and be happy, and it's all instrumental, 100%. And
that's like Gattaca for me.
Oh, I haven't done Gattaca yet. You keep telling me about it. I totally forgot to go listen to it.
I haven't done that yet either.
Oh, I need.
I think I have it on my Plex, but oh my goodness, the music is just incredible.
Yeah, but Hans Zimmer, he does an excellent job on that. It's the music for me, and Matthew McConaughey. I really like Matthew McConaughey as an actor and as a person, so it's another win for me. I just like what he done. He did a great job on that movie. Plus, the story is awesome.
Yeah, don't give it away.
No, I'm not, because that's definitely one I would like. I've seen that one probably over 10 times, which is a lot for me.
Yeah, if you don't like movies.
Yeah, like dang. I would watch that on like car rides because the soundtrack is so good. And then my Jetta, I had a really good sub in it, and so it was it would shake the entire car when I get to certain sections, and it was awesome.
Nice.
Yeah,
okay, I'm gonna throw it back for mine, and not mind-blowing while you're in the theater, but mind-blowing when you're walking out of the theater for me, and it was the original Matrix.
I can give you that. Okay. I can give you that. I don't know if it was yes. It was a great movie.
You walk
I didn't
out
get
going.
To see it in the theater.
And we saw it in the theater, opening night, I think. But back before kids. And I remember, walking out and having conversations with people like, yeah, but that couldn't really be unless they release the movie to make us think that couldn't really be. And then, but it could be. And if you think too hard about it, you can really throw your mind into some knots. And that's what I mean, like mind blowing.
Yeah, it totally was. Like you could totally go down that rabbit hole without a doubt.
Follow that white rabbit.
That was good, Lonnon.
But seriously, I can totally get that because, yeah.
I really enjoyed that movie. I still do. That's another one I would definitely sit down and watch.
You saw that they are coming out with number 4.
I haven't seen 2 or 3.
I'm betting that you aren't going to have to see 2 or 3 to understand 4.
No.
What is 4?
4 is called Resurrections. And I don't know what the plot is. I don't want to know what the plot is. I want to walk in and just be surprised.
Cool.
What good's a phone call if you can't speak?
Oh, that guy is such a good villain.
Man, he's great.
Yeah, and they didn't have him in anything else ever.
Yeah, he's in Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yeah. I guess he is, huh?
Yeah. He's been in several other
Elrond.
things too.
Yeah, but he's one of those ones that, he's kind of like, what was his name then? Anyway, never mind, I digress.
Okay. All right, so let's go in a totally different direction now. What is your favorite fantasy movie? So
Lord of the Rings,
magic and
Lord
sword fights.
Lord of the Rings, like Harry Potter.
Lord of the Rings 1, 2, and 3. I couldn't give you one.
You can't separate. That's just you can just say Lord of the Rings and that.
It's all 3 movies.
Yeah.
What about The Hobbit, Lonnon? Do you like the Hobbit then?
I've only watched the first one so far, and it was good. I thought it was really good, actually. I sat down to watch it with my boys, and I haven't watched any of the rest of them.
I've only seen the first one as well.
They're all on my server, though.
There's more than one Hobbit?
Yeah, they split the Hobbit into 3.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, where they should have done for the actual books, like 3 movies for each book.
Yeah.
Well, see, and I think that Tolkien is made for movies. It was almost like he was writing stage direction when he was writing his books.
Yes, you can definitely tell that when in his writing.
Because it's I don't need 17 pages of how the tree leaves look. So anyway, my favorite fantasy movie. Oh, I don't even know.
Harry Potter.
I
actually, you know what? I liked the books way better than I liked the movies.
Yeah. Shoots. Okay.
Shoots and Ladders. I didn't know they made it.
Shoots. Shoots, brah.
Oh, I know what she liked. She liked Cat in the Hat with Mike Myers.
Yes.
Boo.
Dirty hoe.
No, thank you.
I'm sorry, baby.
No,
I
thank
love
you.
I love it. Mike Myers made that movie.
He did.
Without a doubt.
Okay, Griff, you go. What's your favorite fantasy? Well, I think of what mine is.
Back to the Futures.
Got it. Good ones.
See, I would put that more in a sci-fi category.
Yeah, because that
That's
doesn't
why
wrong.
I'm struggling.
that's definitely more sci-fi.
All right, Harry Potter then.
Okay, I'm probably gonna have to say
Do you actually like Harry Potter though? Like for seriousness?
I don't mind Harry Potter. I finally watched the very last episode about a month, 2 months ago.
The
nice.
movie, you mean?
Did you ever
The
read
movie.
the books?
I listened to them in car rides with you.
So no.
Books
So
are
no.
so much better.
No.
Oh no.
They're funny. That's the thing that doesn't come across in the movies is how funny Harry Potter is.
I agree.
It's
And
a
I
riot.
really didn't like the third one on because the director made it so dark. So
Yeah,
dark.
and
Like
so,
dark,
like-
like physically, like the movie was darker, and then it wasn't like this kid's
Well,
book.
No, but the books did that too. Like
Yeah,
after...
the third one definitely went darker. I'm not saying it didn't,
Yeah.
but he didn't actually like. I liked that, and in the other ones, he didn't make them wear robes anymore. I'm like, that was the whole point. Like they went to school, they were in uniforms, but from like the third one on, they weren't in robes. They could just kind of wear whatever they wanted. The robes were on the outside sometimes. So,
Okay, all right. I think I have my favorite fantasy. I think
Go.
Princess Bride.
That's yeah. I could see that as fantasy. Yeah,
Yeah, that's definitely fantasy. But it's it's cult too, I would say.
Yeah.
totally cult. Totally
Yeah.
a cult one.
And it's a romance and it's a fairy tale and it's a
Yeah.
it's a lot of things, but it falls in the fantasy category, and that's where I'm putting it.
Did you read the book, Skyla?
I did.
And your opinion on it?
It's one of those that I think the movie did it justice.
I agree. I'd honestly rather sit down and watch the movie than read the book again.
Yeah, because I feel like the book, and I feel this way about the first two Harry Potter movies, where it's so, especially the first one, it's so authentic to the book. It's so
yes.
Oh,
literal
yes.
to the book that
Yes.
that it adds to the book, and the book adds to it. It's not the book is better, the movie is better. It's they complement each other, and I feel that way about Princess Bride. I think you need to read Princess Bride, but I think that once you've read it, then you can be like, yeah, I can
Yep,
just
we're
watch
good.
it.
Yep, I can watch it now.
I can just watch it now. That's good.
I have never read the book.
It's a super quick read.
Oh,
It is.
I want to throw one more in there.
What?
Stardust.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Oh, that is a
It's
good
totally
one.
a fantasy one, and that book was fantastic, and so was the movie.
I haven't read that book, but I did
I haven't read the
really
book
love
either.
the movie.
The movie
You-
is great.
Case, weren't you with us when we listened to it on the way up to Idaho and back in Griffey's truck?
No, I fell asleep through most of it. I know where
Okay.
I was listening to it, but I actually never finished the book.
Good book. Anyway,
Okay.
Good book.
I
good book.
digress.
Good
again.
shit.
So, next category, movies that you've walked out of.
None, but
Same way.
None?
but
I've never walked out of any.
I have. So the only one that I've not the Talladega Nights, whatever it is. Gosh, I can't remember his name. I hate him as an
Ricky
actor.
Bobby.
Yes,
Will Ferrell?
Will Ferrell. I hate him as an actor.
Seriously?
Yeah, worst actor ever.
Except for an elf. Come on.
No, I'm not. I mean, he's okay enough, but yes, no, thank you. But literally, it's probably one of the only movies I've ever turned off and was like, I'm not finishing that movie. It's just the dumbest movie ever. Yeah, I'm done.
It is pretty dumb. You can't deny that.
It's not my
Well,
favorite.
all of his movies are really quite dumb.
Like dumb
Step
as in-
Brothers.
like it. Yeah, at least Adam Sandler's funny. You know, he's
You
not.
don't like Shake and Bake?
Maybe I just don't like his.
I think it's the
Humor.
honestly, it's because it's the cursing that gets me. There's so many F words in all of his movies
Yeah.
that I just can't get through it personally.
It distracts from the funny.
Yes, but I mean, for normal society that is okay with cussing and whatnot, that's why he's so popular, because he does say very funny things, but it's a lot of things that we just don't appreciate or
Well,
don't
and it's not quotable.
quote exactly. Where Tina, you fat lard, eat your food. I can say, and the other words I can't. That most of Will Ferrell does.
Okay, Griff, have you ever walked out of a movie?
Not out of a theater, no. Have I turned off shows? So I'm like, this is retarded? Plenty.
Okay, pick one of those.
Two
Pretty
lovers' deaths or something like that.
Any
There's
Will,
one.
yeah, I mean, a lot of the Will Ferrell movies I've turned off because they're boring. I'm trying to think of what I've turned off where I'm just like, okay, I have better things to do with my life, and I can't think of anything right this second.
It's like my brother-in-laws. They really love all the Will Ferrell movies. They're all like, "Oh, you gotta watch this movie. It's so funny." Blades of Glory, stupid. You know, like every one of the ones they show me, I'm like, seriously, I don't. Maybe I just don't get his humor.
It's possible. I do like some of Will Ferrell stuff. I like Will Ferrell on Saturday Night Live, but I don't necessarily like him in movies.
Actually, he's great on Saturday Night Live. I will all day long give that to you. Just don't like him.
I've actually never seen him on Saturday Night Live. I might have to check out some of his stuff.
Oh, you need to go back to the glory days.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've walked out of a couple of movies.
Wow. Out of theaters?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I walked out of Gangs of New York.
Really?
Why?
I
Just curious.
hate Scorsese. And
That's the one with DiCaprio, right?
That's Well, yeah, it's Scorsese, so it's DiCaprio. And Cameron Diaz
what made
Daniel
you walk
Day-Lewis.
out? I'm curious.
So in a book or a movie or a TV show, I need to have some sort of redeeming characteristics in the characters. Like I want to root for these people, right?
Yes.
And in a lot of Scorsese films, the characters are so flawed that I can't get past their flaws to root for them. I just am sitting there going, well, yeah, you put yourself in that situation. What is wrong with you?
Okay, dummy. Way to be smart.
And it's too violent and it's too graphic. Not graphic
Too
violence, but just everything's awful. Everything's the worst. And as an optimist, I can't handle that.
Did he do Scarface?
I do not believe so.
Okay.
I could be wrong. But and the other movie I walked out of is Hot Tub Time Machine.
I have no idea what that is.
Although, heard of it. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, it's just I've heard of it, and it was like really, really popular when I was in high school, and I was like, that just sounds like the stupidest thing in the world.
It really was awful. Like there was just, again, there was so much F word and so much just
weed
again,
and
no
explicit things. Yes.
And there was nothing redeeming about it. There was like, why am I even sitting here watching it? Okay, Scarface was directed by Brian De Palma, so not Scorsese.
So one movie that Adam Sandler that I tried watching once and I bought it was Going Overboard. It is terrible. Like I turned it off. Like we didn't even finish it.
Wow.
I've never heard
that
of
was
it.
one of his first ones too.
I bought it. Like I it's somewhere. I own it somewhere, but I literally have never finished it.
Funny.
Interesting.
So
okay.
The one that I wanted to walk out of, but my wife was enjoying it, was 50 Shades of Grey. I didn't want to go. Just the way that he treated her, I was like, no man should ever treat a woman that way, ever. And it really frustrated me. At least the movie did. I didn't read the book.
Did you read the book? So, like, do you know the background behind that?
I get the idea behind it. Ashley explained it to me. I just don't think a man should treat a woman like that, personally.
Yeah, I get it.
It literally hurt me to watch it. Like, how is this okay? And everyone in this movie theater is okay with them treating her that way. Like,
if it makes you feel any better, the actors hated it as much as you did.
Okay.
Oh yeah, freaking what's his name? The guy actor? Yeah.
Jamie Dornan, right?
Dude, that guy's a fantastic actor.
Yeah, I really like him. He was on Once Upon a Time.
Oh, was he? He was.
He was also on one a British BBC one that I have that he was a serial killer. And fantastic.
And he was fine with that one, but 50 Shades of Grey, he didn't like.
They didn't actually show really any of the serial killing part. It was more about, it was a mind one. Like, it was super, yeah.
Nice.
It was great.
Yeah, he's a really good actor, but if it makes you feel better, Case, they really hated it too.
Yeah. That was one I wanted to walk out of, but Ashley was enjoying it because she's read the books and series and everything like that. The other one that I was watching it and literally had to turn it off. It was so bad. Was Wolf of Wall Street or Wolf on Wall Street?
Oh, the one with literally the most F words in any movie out there yet.
My gosh.
Yeah.
So is that the new one or is that the old one?
New one with DiCaprio.
Leo.
Okay.
And it was bad. So just not my thing.
Yeah. Okay. So now let's talk about movies you might be embarrassed to admit that you like.
I guess I can go first on this one. I enjoy the Twilight series.
Oh, bless your heart.
I don't know why my wife really enjoys watching them, and now it's kind of come a thing that she'll watch them at least once a year, and I'm always right beside her. We would just watch it, and
Oh, that's so cute.
so cute. But it's funny that we sit here and watch Twilight. It's just what it is.
Griff, do you have one?
Probably either a book to remember. No, what is the name of it? The one with Rachel Adams, or
The Notebook?
No,
Notebook?
Oh, I love The Notebook. I'll give Griffith that one. I'll do that one.
or the other one with, I'm trying to think of the movie. I don't remember.
Little plot?
What's the plot, Buffy?
Basically a nerd girl and a famous
She's
guy.
all that.
No.
Oh.
And she dies
totally
of
say that one.
cancer, and I can't think of the thing.
And she what?
Dies of cancer. They
Oh,
come.
are you
Walk
talking
to
about
Remember.
Charlize Theron?
Oh no, Walk to
No.
Remember.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
gotcha.
I remember.
With Mandy Moore.
Yes. And,
Yes,
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Shane
Okay,
West.
Griffith.
So good. I love
It
that
was very
movie.
good. All right,
That-
Skyla. I know we
that's a good
talked
one.
about our girly ones.
This is
What about
hard.
you? Come on,
This is
Skyla. You
hard.
gotta have one.
Well, I like so many movies. I really, really love The Mummy. Like, really love it. Could watch it all the time.
I just like
One,
how
two,
the
or
actors
three?
all work together. It was funny.
I like 1 the best, 3 the least, and Scorpion King should not have been made.
Agreed.
I just like one. I don't know that I've seen the other two, to be honest.
They're
The 2
pretty
is
good.
really fun too because
Two is
their
fun.
son comes into it and it's really cute.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know that I'm embarrassed that I like it. I just really like it. Maybe I like it more than most people should.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So
Lonnon,
Lonnon's gonna
what-
be Notebook.
Yeah, I'm going to go with The Notebook as well.
Okay. That's really
It's
good.
definitely one of my favorites.
It's funny.
Oh,
because
you know what? I don't know. This one, I liked it. I would say Big Fish is another one of those that I've heard people hated, and I thought it was great.
Really?
I tried watching it the other night, and my wife said no. Like, I don't want to watch that. It's Dad, and so
I
Yeah.
love Big Fish. Love that movie.
it's because it's a tie into Dad is why I enjoy it.
Yeah, because somebody else has experienced something similar to what we've experienced. It makes us not feel quite so weird.
Yes, and that's why. And I enjoy the actor. I forget his name, but he does a very good job.
Oh,
in that
Ewan
movie.
McGregor is
Albert.
fantastic.
Yeah, I love Ewan McGregor. And Albert Finney plays the dad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's so many of them.
So good. It was very. I need to go another one. I need to go back and watch.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Movies that everybody else seems to like that you don't.
Chocolat.
What?
With the one with Johnny Depp?
Yes. Terrible.
I haven't seen it.
Terrible movie.
Chocolat?
It's chocolate in French.
Chocolate, but they pronounce it
Oh.
chocolat,
Oh,
and it
God.
is terrible. And there was
It's funny
another
because I
one.
really enjoyed it when I was younger. I absolutely hate it now. I absolutely hate it now.
Chocolate? The chocolat?
The Chocolate Factory we're talking about?
Oh, no.
No. I like
There's-
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. You're really weird.
You're
No.
weird.
No, he's in a movie with I can't remember who she is, but it's about chocolate. She owns like a chocolate shop or something like that, and it's about an affair, and it's
Oh, that's another thing I can't handle is affairs. Like there's a TV show that starts off with someone having an affair. I will not proceed. Same
interesting.
thing with movies.
Griff, what's a movie that everybody seems to like that you don't?
Any Fast and the Furious movie after about the 5th one.
Agreed.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm not a fan.
they are.
They turn into ridiculous action movies.
Yeah, like I don't
It's
even
kind of the fun.
like all of them
I
that
agree.
have come out after. I'd say about 3 are dumb.
Yeah, I think after Tokyo Drift is where I kind of lost interest.
Nah.
I think
It's totally a different genre. It just changed.
Yeah, it just changed. Okay, so this is hard. Oh, Spaceballs.
So dumb. So dumb.
But,
Creepy
and
on it. Yeah, Skyla.
most Mel Brooks movies, I'm not. Except
So wait, what
Men
is
in
this one?
Tights.
Movies you hate?
movies that everybody else likes, like loves, but you
Oh,
don't
gotcha.
necessarily.
Men in Tights was so good. There's another one that's been recently, and I just can't think of the name of it. I watched it. And I was like, what are people smoking?
Why? Because it's not good?
Yeah, it was terrible. I just don't remember what it is now. Give me a minute, maybe I will, but I doubt it.
Okay.
Terrible.
Okay. Well, I am. What are we at for time?
We are at 54 minutes, 15 seconds, so we still can do like one or two.
Nice. Okay, so we touched on this briefly. What is your favorite Marvel movie?
Well, we have Griffey's answer already.
The Endgame.
What?
No,
Infinity Wars.
Infinity Wars. And actually, I like. So there's a couple. Captain America was good.
The first
Civil
one.
War, yeah. Civil War was okay. The Iron Man first one was awesome, and then they got dumb.
The third one was awesome, and then they got done?
No, the first one.
First.
Oh, okay. I was
First,
like, the
one.
third one was the last one.
I don't know if I like any Spider-Man anymore because, yeah. And then we go into Deadpool, and the first Deadpool, I thought was freaking hilarious.
Hilarious.
Like, I'll be honest, my wife brought me to this, and I'm like, I don't want to go to this stupid movie. And I walked out of the theater, I'm like, this thing is the funniest movie I've watched. And I know it was
Ryan
awful,
Reynolds
but
is great.
it was so funny.
I've never seen it. I've seen the second one.
Oh,
So
you
funny.
gotta
the
watch the
second one.
first.
First one was so much better. And the reason why I didn't want to watch is because it had Ryan Reynolds in it. I'm like, he's so bad. And because I watched Green Lantern.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm like, how do you
Yeah.
not like Ryan Reynolds? Oh, Green Lantern.
that's why Green Lantern would do that to you.
Oh, if that's all you've seen him in.
Yep, that would be it. So
I've been watching him since Two Girls and a Guy and a Pizza Place. Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place.
I have no
It's a
idea what that is, but okay.
Long time. It was a TV show. Long time ago.
I just know he was in Waiter.
long time
right?
ago. Yes, he
In
was.
a galaxy far
Yeah.
away.
No, he was not.
Not
He
that
was in
long
Waiting.
ago.
He was in Waiting.
Oh, that
Waiting, that's what it
was a
is.
gross movie.
That was so
Gross.
gross. So gross.
Gross.
That and Office Space. Gosh, that was good stuff.
He was not in
Office
Space.
Space was hilarious.
The
Office
Office
Space.
Space is
Funny.
hilarious.
Okay,
Office
that's
Space
one of
was
the comedies I could do.
funny the third time I watched it.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, it was so funny the first time.
I agree.
Like,
And most
it
people
only
I know
got
are like
better.
that. Yeah, it got better every time I watched it, but it
an
wasn't funny to
acquired
me till the
taste.
third time. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was like,
We
what?
need to speak about your flair. It's funny because like I've got these vests for that we have to wear for the Shakespeare to usher, and I have like some pins from all the different shows.
You have
And
your flair.
every time I'm like, we need to speak about your flair. You don't
And
have
he's
enough.
just like, oh my gosh, this joke again.
This joke.
Yep,
again.
totally.
Have you seen my stapler?
My
I do that
neighbor.
at work
You
all
my
the time.
neighbor.
All right,
It's
so
my
Case,
favorite.
what's your favorite Marvel movie?
It would have to be Captain America. I just like the pretty much what he stands for. That's why the fact with Civil War, I actually did not like that movie because it basically said, okay, let's divide this country. Okay, people for Iron Man, people for for Captain
I
America.
struggled with Civil War too. That one,
and that's
that one was rough
because
for
it
me.
really tore the entire genre apart.
Well,
Or
that
they-
I mean, that was, but they did what they were supposed to do. Like that was the point.
right, but it just bugged
It
me
was
that
hard
they
to
were-
wait.
Yeah, it was hard to wait till the next movie came out and they actually reconciled and everything. So, but Captain America, I really enjoyed their progress with him.
Yeah.
But Guardians of the Galaxy, it's probably my favorite.
Yep, I'll give you that one. That's the one.
That's
Sorry,
the one I
I
got
probably took
dragged
that.
to. That's the one I got dragged to, kicking and screaming. I did
Seriously?
not. Oh yeah, I did not want to see that movie. I was like, the
But
previews look stupid. This is
But-
ridiculous, and oh my gosh, it was the funniest thing I've
So
seen.
good. That's the thing,
So
man.
good.
Chris
So good.
Pratt, it does so well in that movie.
Chris Pratt is hilarious.
Dude, I love-
Bradley
he-
Cooper
Yeah.
stole that show.
Yeah.
Wait, who's Bradley Cooper?
Pratt Cooper.
The Rocky the raccoon.
Oh,
Yeah.
got you. Yeah,
Rocket,
okay.
not Rocket,
Okay.
not Rocky.
We're
Rocket.
not Rocky. We're not talking about Beatles.
Yeah, sorry. I do that every time. But yeah,
Rocky,
Bradley Cooper stole
Raccoon.
that movie. I love it.
No, it's excellent. It is an excellent movie.
Okay, Lonnon, what's your favorite?
I'm gonna go with Case. I wasn't even thinking that was an option, and it's
totally
totally
marvelous.
the option.
It totally is.
It's
The music too is another reason why I love it so much. I mean,
I
me
agree,
and my wife can put that soundtrack
especially
on
from
and
the
just listen
second
to it.
one.
Yeah,
It's so funny because like I play that at dances, Mr. Blue Sky, and the kids all like dance to it and love it. It's like 5 years ago they wouldn't even know what that was.
Yup. Okay, my favorite is, and this is not my favorite Marvel character, but this is probably my favorite Marvel movie, and that's Doctor Strange.
Okay, I will agree with you. It was a great one too because I really like him
man.
as an actor. I just can't. What's his name?
Benedict
Never watched it.
Cumberbatch.
Yeah,
Cumberbatch.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
I liked the
Yeah.
his growth, where he went from this really arrogant punk to down to the lowest lows you can get, lost
Skyla, have
everything.
you watched What If yet? With
No.
the new Doctor Strange? Oh, go watch that episode. It's excellent.
Okay. We haven't watched it yet. We're finishing up Cobra Kai, so we've got to finish up Cobra Kai, and then we'll
Fine.
probably go watch
Fine.
What If.
But yeah, that
Um,
was a couple weeks ago, and it was the way that they tied him in was excellent. It was great.
And I liked his growth, and the hard work aspect of it, and that sometimes you got to humble yourself to reach your highest potential, and just Benedict Cumberbatch is a great actor, and I feel like he's probably one of the most powerful Avengers. He is not my favorite. Cap is my favorite, but I really like Doctor Strange the movie.
I really liked. Was it I can't remember which one. It was one of the Hulks. One of them.
Thor.
I thought he was great. I've seen. I don't know if I've seen them all. How many is there of the Hulk? 2 or 3?
3, I think. I know Edward Norton was 1.
And I think I liked that one. I think that's the one I liked, which usually is funny because I hate Edward Norton.
Ed Norton, yeah. I haven't liked any of the Hulk movies. I haven't.
I'm the same way. I haven't found one that I actually enjoy watching.
And we are not alone in that sentiment. Like, nobody has liked a
No
Hulk
one.
movie yet.
Yeah, there's not a very good one. Period.
Thor.
You like Thor, Bobby?
I did. I actually thought Thor was really. I think 1, 2, or 3. I thought were very good.
They were
All right,
so
everyone.
different from each other thematically, and I like that. I think that's really fun. They had a lot of fun with Thor.
Ragnarok was excellent.
I liked all 3 of them. I think
I never saw Dark World or whatever it is, the second one.
that's the second
Yeah,
one.
I can't get through it. I don't know why.
He started out so earnest, like so serious, and then kind of I think they realized that Cap was already occupying that role, and so they need to lighten him up a little bit. And I like how they did it. It especially Ragnarok is really fun and silly, but also
I
really
like how
fun.
just Pratt and Thor they have a battle and they battle each other. You mean
Oh my
he's
gosh,
not
that's
that
so
good
funny.
looking, is he?
So funny.
Why are you copying me?
One
So
of the
good.
one of the 3 Chris's.
Yes.
No,
so
the
good.
4 Chris's. Sorry, 4 Chris's. You can't
Yeah.
forget Chris Pine.
All
Okay,
right, Skyla, what's the next one?
next one, favorite DC. This is gonna be easy.
That's
Do I
Batman,
have
right?
to pick one? Yes.
Yeah, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Justice League. League.
The very first Superman. No, I'm a Superman. I'm
Very
sorry.
first what?
The
You're talking
very
like
first-
Christopher Reeve?
I'm talking about the very first.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Bat-
you can.
The Batman. I'm talking about
Batman Begins, or are we
Batman.
talking Dark Knight?
Dark.
Dark
Okay.
Knight. I would agree.
Are you talking Christian Bale,
Christian
Michael
Bale.
Keaton?
Yes.
Ooh,
Christian Bale.
And that's hard because the second one with Joker.
With Jack Nicholson
Dark
as the
Knight.
Joker?
Jack
No,
Nicholson.
no, I'm talking about with Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger?
Yeah.
Heath Ledger was great in it too.
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson one was fantastic as well, though. He literally pulls out this pistol that's like 6 foot long and then shoots down the Batwing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But Jack Nicholson's Joker was more ridiculous, as were all of those
Except for
Batman.
Heath Ledger's. Oh, yeah. In that general. It was more cartoonish.
I want to
Like
show
it was
you
a
a magic
cartoonish
trick.
theory.
My
Oh,
favorite
so
of
good.
the early Batmans is Batman Forever. I love those. I love that one with
Seal.
Val Kilmer. Yeah, with the Seal song. Val Kilmer
Oh,
and Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones and
Yeah, it's been a long time since I watched that one.
yeah,
That
that
was
one.
good.
And that soundtrack I could listen to over and over and over again. But no, my favorite DC movie by far, hands down, easily Wonder Woman.
all right.
First or the 1984 one?
The first one.
Okay.
Like the first new one.
Oh yeah, with Gal
Yeah.
Gadot.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's fantastic and hot.
She is
So-
rather attractive.
So my wife reminded me real quick of concerts that I went to that I really forgot. I went to a Seal concert
Oh,
and I went to a Nick Lachey concert.
Nick Lachey
Nick Lachey?
after
Yeah.
98 Degrees? Just Nick Lachey by
just
himself?
Nick Lachey. My wife was in love with him.
Interesting.
Like,
Oh, that helps.
yeah, she totally
That's
loved
funny.
him.
That's
And so I ended up going to that. And then I don't remember how I got the Seal tickets, but took her to that as well.
That's funny.
And it was out in the Las Vegas Lakes or Lake Las Vegas. So we just sat down on
Yeah.
the grass and listened to it the whole time.
Nice. Yeah. So here's my take on the new DC movies, like Superman and Batman, and
Yeah.
they're just a big gray blur. That's all they are.
They're what?
I can get down
A
that.
big gray blur. Like they're just
Yeah.
not.
It's gray, like they're all gray. Like they've toned down the colors. There's no vibrance. There's no the acting is very subdued. The action scenes they've decided that we're going to make it seem like, we're watching it in real life, and so they're moving too fast so we can't see them, so they're just blurring around New York City and destroying it. Oh my gosh, I hate them.
Yeah, I'm right there
so
with you,
much.
Skyla.
Oh,
Not that I hate the movies. I like The Dark Knight. Thought that was great.
Oh yeah, the Christian Bale's
Christian Bale. I haven't
amazing.
seen any of the new ones.
And I don't hate Ben Affleck as Batman. Actually, I don't hate Ben Affleck as Bruce
Daredevil.
Wayne. Oh, Daredevil was
That's
a terrible
another
movie.
good one. What are you talking about?
I thought he was great, and he was way better than
the TV show.
I don't know. I never saw the TV show, but you know what? To be
Griffith
honest
liked
with
it.
you, I think I liked it because of what's her name that was in it.
Oh, Jennifer Garner.
Yeah, she's hot.
She's amazing.
And Alias was great.
We went back to watch Alias. It has not aged well.
I have it on my
I
server.
loved that show, and we went back and watched it, and got halfway through the first season, and we're like, this is not as good as we remember.
It's
And we're very
hard.
sad.
Yeah, the problem is that it's so old that the quality isn't great because it's TV.
No, I mean, like, the quality of the writing wasn't as good as I remembered.
I'll give you that.
And knowing already everything that's going to happen takes a lot of the fun out of it.
So I haven't finished it. That's the thing.
Oh,
I never
you should finish it. You should finish it.
Which
anyway, so we digress again.
What?
What we do?
We're an hour 7, so
We're not doing too bad. It's better than our normal hour half.
true.
It's because I haven't talked as much this time, or at least I feel like I haven't.
Whatever. Well, I have to say, Batman Begins for me. I like the first one, his growing story.
Wait, that's
Perfect.
Begins? Like the
Yeah.
one where he's like
That's
Learning
Christian
how to
Bale,
become
right?
Batman. Yeah.
Christian Bale, and he goes to the
Yes, goes up to
Hindu.
the temple and trains and
And
learns.
Liam Neeson.
Oh,
Yes.
then yes,
Liam
I would
Neeson.
agree with that one.
that
is
is
my
an
favorite.
excellent one.
That is my favorite one.
Really,
too.
really enjoy that growing.
I'll have to admit, though, I really like the replacement of what's her face. Oh my gosh.
Golly.
Katie
brain fart.
Holmes
Yeah.
with
Oh, I
Maggie
would pick that.
Gyllenhaal.
You know, I
really
agree
like
with that, which I don't like Maggie Gyllenhaal in pretty much any other movie, but I thought she was way better in that.
Agreed. I usually like Katie Holmes, but I did not like her in that. What is
No,
her
that's
name?
exactly what it is. I like Maggie Gyllenhaal in the Batman one. I didn't like Katie Holmes, but I agree. I usually like Katie Holmes.
It was weird. It just was a weird dynamic, and it didn't suit her. But yeah, Batman Begins was an excellent superhero movie, and Batman has to be dark. Like,
Oh yeah.
He's Batman.
Excellent.
Because it starts. I'm born from the darkness.
Yeah, he's
Sorry. That's right.
but yeah, he's like, Batman's got to be dark. But the issue I take with all of the revamped DC movies is that they have decided to take all of them and make them super dark. And you can't have a dark Batman and a dark Superman and a dark, I mean, Wonder Woman isn't dark, but she's serious. And then you've got Aquaman and Jason Momoa, who can't be serious to save his life, and it's the only light you get.
I haven't seen that one.
It's fun. It's
It's
fun.
fun. Not great.
It's not
fun.
fabulous, but I mean, if you like looking at Jason Momoa, then it's very fun.
Which lots of
He's a
women do.
beautiful man. He's a beautiful man.
He's pretty cool. Like, yeah. And I mean, he adds a lot of fun to it, even in like the Justice League movies. But the Justice League movies were just a train wreck.
Yeah,
in my
which
personal
anything.
opinion.
I don't think I haven't seen the new Batman, Superman, Justice League, any of those. Suicide Squad.
Not
I
my
saw
favorite.
Birds of Prey. That was
Suicide Squad was hilarious. Gosh, that one was great. I really
haven't
liked
seen
it.
it.
I thought it was
the
fantastic.
newest one.
Oh, not the newest one. I haven't seen that one. Although, again, I have it on my server.
But they see, and that's the weird thing is they make all the
They keep
villains
remaking-
light and fun, and they make the heroes dark and serious. And I feel like that's
I never thought
just
about
the
that.
opposite.
Yeah.
Of, like, oh, I want to go be a villain. Like, you don't hear about the kids going, oh, I want to be Superman. They're like, oh, I want to be Harley Quinn. I want to be,
The Joker. I want to
Joker.
be
And so, and granted, the Joker has to be funny because
You're right.
Joker.
Except for
But-
Heath Ledger was not funny. He was
Oh, he-
fantastic.
No, he was
he was
funny,
kind of funny.
but
but-
in a really
He was
Dark
disturbing
funny.
way.
Very dark way.
Yeah.
Why?
But it was
so
still funny.
Serious.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, Skyla, we gotta close this up. It's an hour 11.
okay, so we have reached our time limit, but we could talk about movies forever and ever and ever. Okay, so do you have a favorite movie? Can you narrow it down, or do you have a couple of different genres? Let us know what your favorite movies are. Tell us if we are full of it or if you agree with us. And we will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for joining us.
Calm down, Skyla. You're going way too
He's got to plug it.
I got to make
that's
sure people
right.
know how to reach us to give us their opinion.
I know, I forgot.
God. You've got to reach us
Also-
on Instagram and Facebook at King Ugly Crew, or through our Gmail, kinguglycrew@gmail.com, or kinguglycrew.wordpress.com
Boom.
to see our beautiful faces and our profiles. Also, we are doing Instagram stories now on our build for this Gambler 500 coming up. So if you guys are interested in us building a car, go watch us on that.
Look at you being 21st century.
I know, we're actually doing stories now, and we're doing things along. And
This one will probably turn into a YouTube episode as well.
Yeah, we'll definitely come up with a video for this Gambler thing. So
Nice.
And we'd love to see some of you out there
yeah,
Yep.
seriously.
When is the
this
Gambler?
upcoming weekend, which you guys,
this upcoming weekend.
September 17th is what it is this weekend? 18th?
Something like that.
19th?
Sure.
Somewhere in that range. Yeah, it's the weekend of the September 18th, 19th, and 20th. Somewhere in that range. Okay, guys? Be there. Ogden, Utah.
Nice.
'Kay.
Okay. Now can I do it?
Now you can do it.
I suppose.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you next week. And in the meantime, stay ugly.
Stay ugly.
ugly.
Wow, ugly, huh, Griff?
I think really good at doing the ugly. Just ugly.
Ugly.
Ugly.